what up guys, it's Dan from AutoMotivationZ here with another car review with my 2018 M5. So what I'm gonna do, I've had this car for just over a month now. So it is November 1st. Hard to believe it's November already. I can't believe it. Deer hunting is right around the corner this weekend, which is nice. I've had this car for a month. I want to do my, my typical, I've had the car for a month, what do I like, what do I dislike, kind of thing like that. So let's get started. The first thing that I really enjoy about this car is obviously the 4.4 liter V8. I mean, you don't buy this car if you don't enjoy that sound. And I'll hit the gas here so you can hear it. It sounds amazing, and I'll put the window down so you can hear it a little bit better. It sounds really good. And that was probably one of the deciding factors of buying this car for me, was the exhaust sounds so good. Of course it can sound better, but it sounds pretty dang good right now. Another thing that I really enjoy is these seats. Now forgive my stuff that's sitting here, but these Silverstone seats, these are just the regular ones. It's not merino leather. The regular seats are very comfortable. And the massaging function down here, so you'll see that little button right there, push that and all of the zones hit, and it's really nice. I mean, the RS5 had massaging seats, but these are just miles better. They're just so much better. Plus the seats are more comfortable, so it's something that, it is just a joy to drive, especially on a long trip, like going back from Chicago. Now I did get winter wheels and tires, and I'll show you those in just a little bit. I got them in Chicago because they're just hard to find. 275 35 20-inch with Redstream winter track all pro or something like that, and I'll put a picture up in the description. But all right, you guys, so this is what I ended up picking up yesterday. I had to go to right around Chicago to get them. Got them off the BMW forums. Normally like $6,700 wheels, $5,700, excuse me. I got them for $2,350 off of the forum from a forum member, and they're almost brand new. I mean, he used them for one winter, and then he ended up moving to Arizona, so he didn't need them. And I have that video done. I have not put it up yet, but I'll be throwing that up here in a little bit. So check the corner, whatever corner it is, for the clip, and definitely take a look at that once that's actually done. Next thing that I like about the car, so I do like this interior lighting, and you can kind of see it a little bit better now. You see how it's yellow or orange there, and then the Bowers & Wilkins has a cool little, I call it a hurricane design in it, and it kind of wraps all the way around the car, even in the back seat. It looks very cool and looks very stylish, and just gives it another presence that you wouldn't really expect. Oddly enough, and this is odd because I really did not like this in the X3M competition, but I do like the stereo. Here's the control, the iDrive control for it. And you guys remember how I hated doing this? We'll put it on a song here to show you. So you go like that, it changes it. You go like that, it changes it. So in the X3M, that was not easy. It didn't really work very well, and it's something that I liked it. I like the fact that you can just be driving and go, like that, and change it, and then it goes to the next one. I do like that. Definitely like these M1 and M2 buttons. So M1, I just have that in Sport Plus, Comfort and Comfort. M2, I'm probably going to change here in just a little bit to rear-wheel drive only mode, just because we got winter coming up, guys, and I'd like to do some rear-wheel drive content for you. I have never ever put this car into rear-wheel drive. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared. 600 horsepower in winter, it scares me. It's a little much. So we'll see how that goes, but just be warned, I am going to do that in the winter. I'm just going to turn my massager off because we're going to go outside now for the next part of this. So the next part is the engine. Let's grab this, and we're gonna put this on the gimbal. No, we're not. Never mind. Oh, jeez. Now remember, see how it says 2 times? You gotta pull it twice. And then the hood comes up. Now, you don't have to grab anything. You just pull up like that, and it's good. So here's the 4.4 liter V8. Has 600 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Now, if you get the competition model, you get an extra 17 horsepower, which, let's be honest, you're not really ever going to notice that. Sounds very good. Looks very good. We got the M cover on there. M badge. It puts out a lot of heat. Feeling it just standing here, but it looks very nice as well. And then they got this little cubby down in here. Be sure to clean that out because I actually have a whole bunch of crap in there right now that I need to get out, but yeah. Now when you close it, always close it by the BMW sign. You will never have a problem closing it with one hand. Let's get this door closed. And we'll just open the window just in case. Don't want to get stranded out here. Well, let's just take a look at this magnificent sight right here. How cool is that? I mean, it looks awesome. I really like the way that looks. We'll get a bit of the 169 in the background there with the sunset coming up. It just looks really cool. Now these are the 20-inch wheels that I got. So these are the 706M, and they're completely blacked out. And these are 20s. These come on the competition model. And you can see how concave these are. Now these are the 275, but you can see how they poke in like that. They almost look like a spider arm. But it's a square set, so all 4 are the same. And that just happened to be what this guy had bought. I'm glad that he did because it makes it a lot easier. Then I can make these and I can switch these to either front or back. But they look really nice. I love the look of this. And when you look at it from the side, look at that with the dark car. I think that looks fantastic. I really do. And then of course the RW carbon spoiler that I had. We'll kind of zoom in on that so you can see it and how that looks. Very cool. And then of course you can hear the exhaust on either side. Sounds good, looks good. AWE track exhaust might be in the future, but who knows. And then I did put this M5 badge on there, a black M5 badge. Looks pretty cool. Got that on eBay for $12. Can't complain. Now the next thing, we're going to be pointing at this gas cap right here. The gas mileage in this car has been so crazy good. I cannot believe it. We got mosquitoes in November. Crazy. All right, so the gas that I have gotten. Of course, you guys know I get premium. We're going to go to my gas app here. And this is what I have gotten so far. You guys, 25.4 mpg in a car that has 600 horsepower. I was absolutely astonished. I think I went like almost 500 miles. I still could have gotten a little bit more, but I was coming back from getting my winter wheels and I needed to stop anyway, so yeah. Next thing that I really like, this steering wheel. Now the steering wheel's kind of pushed down a little bit, but you can see it's very nice. It's leather. It has the big kind of bolstering to it, and it feels nice. And then of course it's got the M stitching on it. Looks very cool, feels very nice in the hands, and it just performs well. It looks really nice. Now on to the things that I do not really enjoy about this car. Number one, the price. Now I did get a good price on this. I got it for just under $75,000, and that's the same price that I paid for the RS5. So I ended up getting a good trade-in on the RS5, a good deal on this car. But the price normally for this car is so high. I mean, this car new was $114,000, and that's crazy. The depreciation, now I don't mean the price, I mean the depreciation. The depreciation on a new one of these, if I would have bought this new in 2018 when it came out, and I made the normal payments of what I would pay at $115,000, I probably still wouldn't be positive on this car. Now, thinking about that, I mean, that's crazy. It's a lot. I mean, no, I might be wrong. My math could be wrong. I'll throw it up in the video, but the depreciation on this car, you guys, is just unreal. It's crazy. So if I were to ever buy something brand new, I would not be buying an M5. I probably wouldn't be buying an RS5 either, just because of the price. You know, those can push. I did a review of a build and price of a 22 Sportback, and that was, I think, $87,000, and even that's a lot. You know, you're looking at probably $1,400 a month for something like that. The next thing that I don't really like, you know, is my charger, my wireless charger. So you can see my phone kind of gets in there like that. It doesn't fit all the way in there. Now, this isn't a huge problem. You know, I can just plug it in and I can charge it that way. But I did like the fact that the RS5, it was right in the center console. It was super easy to use, and my phone fit 100% perfectly in that space. I didn't have to take the case off. I didn't have to do any of that. This, I have to take my case off, and then I kind of have to push it in there. I don't know why they made it so big. There's plenty of space that they could have widened that pad a little bit, but they didn't, so it is what it is. The next thing I don't really like about this car is actually, and I know that I said I like the sound system, but I feel like the bass is a little bit off in this car. Now, the Bowers & Wilkins sound system is $3,400, and it gets you these nice speakers. You get a 16 speaker system. I think it's 1,400 watts. It's a good system. I don't have any problems with that. It's just fine tuning the bass, and it could just be my songs that I have, but some of the songs are really bassy and some of them are really not bassy. And if you turn it up, the songs that are really bassy sound terrible, and the songs that are just kind of bassy sound pretty good. So I haven't fiddled around with the settings that much to do that, but it is what it is. I will definitely say that, dude, and I knew that this was coming because of my X3M. The infotainment, the way that the songs are stored in there, somehow I lose my songs. I don't know how it happens. I have the rights to them. I have downloaded them off of iTunes. I do not understand why they will not show up on here. It happened in my X3M. It happened in here. I knew it was going to happen. Although there have been a couple of times where it'll randomly play a song, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's on the list of stuff that I put on here, and it will go in and, you know, play a song. So they are there. It's just they're not discoverable by the infotainment. And I don't understand why that happens. It's something that's relatively annoying. I can play them on my phone and stream them like that, but I don't want to have to do that. You know, in the Audi, it worked just fine. You know, you hit the song and it worked. In here, I don't know what the deal is, but it found it the first time I turned the car on, and then after that, I wouldn't find it again. I don't know. The next thing I really don't like about this is, and my wife is going to hate me for saying this, but this kind of trim right here, I wish this was carbon fiber. It's that cherry wood grain. I mean, it looks okay. It's not terrible, but I don't really like it that much. And that's really it, you guys. I mean, I don't really dislike anything about this car other than the 19-inch rims that come stock on it. These 20s come stock on the competition model on some of them. There's a bicolor 706M wheel that basically the top part of the spider on the rim face is painted, machined like a machined silver. I don't like that. I don't like the bicolor wheels at all. If I just had 2 sets of black wheels, I would be completely happy with that. I don't really like the 705M wheels that it comes with. The base one does. But these 706M wheels, the black ones, whew, are fantastic. They look great. They perform well. And I'm really waiting to see winter conditions so I can kind of test these tires out, because number one, it's a new car in the winter, and number two, it's a new tire that I've never ever run before. So it's something that I'm kind of looking forward to it. I really don't have anything else that I don't like. I do have this little screen that I can put up. So for example, if I want to kind of filter out the back there, I can do that. I don't like driving with it out, so I usually just kind of put it back down. And I can do that actually on every single window except the 2 front ones. There's shades and stuff, but it really blocks your field of view. If you're trying to look at something outside, you really can't see it. So I've put those away. I don't want those on, especially when it's just me in the car. So you guys, I mean, I really enjoy this car. It's nice, it's very powerful, it's very fast. It gets actually pretty decent gas mileage when you're not completely beating on it. And I mean, it sounds good, it looks good. It's a little bit understated, especially with that little tiny chin lip spoiler that comes with it comes with its stock. But ever since I put the RW carbon spoiler on there, I think it's really transformed the car. It looks a lot better, especially from the back end. But there's not really that much that I really don't like about this car. Those are kind of nitpicky things. I did do a 5 things I love and 5 things I hate about the car when I first got it. I think I'm going to redo those just because I've had time to kind of, you know, be with the car for a month now. And, you know, I enjoy it. It's something that's nice. It's very comfortable. I showed you the massaging seats, so I mean, that's pretty cool. It is fantastic. It's super comfortable, and it's got 600 horsepower. A lot of people have been asking me, you know, what kind of mods you're going to do to this. I'm not going to do anything except for exhaust. 600 horsepower is plenty for me. I don't need to make it go faster. There's plenty of people online that, you know, have 800-900 horsepower in these through a tune. I don't need to tune it. I don't need to do that. Definitely exhaust and maybe intakes. The Venturi intakes are something that looks pretty cool that I might consider doing if I can get a good deal on them. Right now I'm looking on the forums. There's a couple people that have posted exhaust for sale, and then there's a couple of people that have posted intakes for sale. So it's something that I'm just wondering, you know, what I can kind of get and what kind of price I can get. Excuse me, we got somebody just creeping up here, looking like they're trying to dump something. This is a huge dumping ground for stuff, and finally the city of Champlin has put up a police cam, like a speed cam out here, to, you know, curb people from doing that back here, because it's ridiculous, you guys. I mean, you know, if you're gonna dump stuff, dump it where it's supposed to go. Don't dump it in some farmer's field like these people have been doing. Kind of annoying. And I don't know what the hell this guy's doing, but he's being weird. But yeah, it's something that, you know, I really like this car. You know, there's more than 5 things I love about it, but there's not 5 things I hate about it. So that's been nice. It's been cool. It's been a great car, and it's something that I really enjoy it. It's something that, you know, it's comfortable. I can go to work. It sounds good. It looks good, and it's understated, so I don't really get a lot of attention from cops or anything like that. Anyone who's ridden in it has absolutely loved it. They just absolutely think it's amazing, that it's fantastic, that it works very well, and that they just really like it. And I mean, to be honest, 600 horsepower, you guys, I mean, come on, 600 horsepower. I wonder if these are the people that live there. No, they're just driving 8 miles an hour down the road. Kind of thought it was like an old gangster movie with people doing a drive-by. I mean, you'll see these people when they come by. They're literally going 8 miles an hour to turn around. I have no idea what these people are doing. It's kind of weird. It seems kind of odd. You'll see them come up here in just a second. So you guys, I really thank you for subscribing to the channel, for liking the videos. Every subscription, every like definitely helps me out. I'm getting there. I'm getting to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 515 right now. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all your guys' comments, all your positive feedback, all your negative feedback. And I just really hope that you'll catch me on the next one. And with that, take it easy. Peace. Bye.